are live. I have no one with me tonight, so I think maybe I can just pack up and go home. Just give you guys a couple of minutes to catch up. It is the 14th of December, our last live for the year, and hopefully we'll have some people join us. Let me just get myself a chair salon. Tonight we are basically just gonna, I see one person there. Hi there, welcome. I just need to find myself on my channel quickly. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm not sure who it is, but welcome. Two people. If you are here, just say hello in the chat, then I know who it is. Ah, Marilyn, hello, how are you doing? Hi, Charlene. Charlene, can you please, hello Sharon, can you please share the link with Sharon Fortune so she can find us? Okay, we have 4 people, hip hip hooray. Okay, tonight is our last session for 2022 and I have got just a couple of things on my desk as normal. I'm just gonna, I decided it's gonna be a what's on my desk kind of evening because I have I had no time to prep. It is the normal thing. My husband is sick and tired of listening to that old story every night. Who's saying hello? Hi, Renee. So yeah, I've got some things. I've got some stamps. So I'm planning to do stamping tonight. And the stamps that I am using are all like really old stamps that I have from donkey's years already, so they may not be available anymore. You might find it on Etsy if somebody is reselling their stuff. I don't think Hero Arts and Penny Black make these anymore. They are all like extinct, as old as I am. Just gives you an idea of how long I've been doing this. And but you must probably, in your stash, you will probably have something that is remotely similar, whether it's a sentiment or a flower or a Christmas tree or whatever it is. So let me change my camera view and then we can get started. So sorry for a quick wobble. Oops. Okay, let me switch on my lights. Otherwise we can't see properly. Why isn't this light going on? Okay, there we go. And I'm going to get my mic because I think last time the sound was a lot better with the mic on. I must just remember that I'm attached to something. This is the issue with the mic. I forget I have a wire attached to me. So I'm plugging it in. So I'm putting it on here. Okay, I hope you can hear me better now. And I'm gonna get myself just a clip so I can tie it to my dress. Don't have a pocket tonight. There we go. See if this works. Oh, I need one of my big bulldog clips. Okay, let's leave it lying there for the moment. Okay, hi Renee, welcome. So what I have on my desk tonight is I have actually done some kind of prep work. These are we still on? Because my thingy is frozen here. Let me just go out and come back in again on my side. One moment. I just want to ask Vishal if we're still live. Are we still live? Can you hear me? Vishal, can you check if it's still on? Because my one froze up here. Can you just check if YouTube is still on your side if you go into YouTube? On my live, just check if it's still on because it looks like it's frozen on my side. Okay, I think what happened, I plugged in the...
Daddy's watching us.
Okay. Sorry, it froze up on my side because I plugged in the mic and my phone was asking me a question, so I had to answer it. Okay, let's get back to business. So I have got some things that I have prepped in advance, and these, as you can see, are all just bits of offcuts. What you looking?
Nice.
Yeah, I cut a circle out of this for another card, and then I saw it lying on my desk. So I thought, okay, so this is really a what is on my desk session. Those are what I have. There's another negative of a die cut. I don't know what I'm going to use of this lot, but we'll see. This is Nouveau expanding mousse. I did not see if it would expand, but I really love how that came out, and you can use it with or without expanding. I did mess there a bit, but that is it. And then this is, that's the back side, but this is glitter card. This is, I'll show you the, where did I put the folders? I have it here. So these are two 3D embossing folders from Altenew. That is the one, and that is what that one looks like. And that's the same one here. I love what it does. Gives you a lovely three-dimensional finish. Can close the door for me, please, Munib. And then we've got this one is the perfect poinsettias, and I have been using this one to death. Now, if you've never used a 3D embossing folder before, it changes your entire perspective for embossing folders. In fact, when I use my normal embossing folders now, I kind of feel like, hi Helen, welcome to our session. I feel like it's not doing anything to the card. So that's that, and I have some card fronts, and then this is a bag of offcuts that I have from previous years. Let me just move all this out of the way. Now you guys all know that I'm one of those skinflints. I don't throw anything away. I keep everything for a rainy day. Let me see. Okay, apparently I have 2 packets in here. So these are bits left over from the Stamperia. I actually forgot I had this in here. The Stamperia Classic Christmas collection. Ooh! Oh, that's going to make my life so much easier. And then I have, what else is in here? I've got a little reindeer. That comes from a freebie that I got in a magazine that my brother bought me. This also comes from that collection. Oh, look how beautiful that is. From Stamperia. This is from a different pack. I still have the pack in here. It's an old Cartabella paper pack, and I have probably been making Christmas cards with this paper pack for the last 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. Some leftover gold. More bits and pieces. Okay. And this also came in, oh, these are lovely. This came in a free gift in a magazine that my brother brought me from the UK. I love it when he comes to visit. He always brings me a little magazine or two. So there's some tags that comes from Classic Christmas. There's some more. And these are all just bits papers that came with that collection. Okay, these are not really my cup of tea. I have been very spoiled with the quality of and the print of the scrapbooking papers that you find, like Stamperia. So for me to use this, it looks very dull and dead. There's no dimension, but I'll keep it aside here, and in case I need it, I can reach for it. Okay, so where are my pack of cards? So this is meant to be a quick one because I've been up since God knows what time this morning. So this is just a plain standard card, probably a 4 by 6 if you're using inches, and a 10. What's the measurement? I don't know what it is in centimeters. Standard half of a A4, 21 by 14.8. So these are the cards that we always make if we want to get 2 cards out of an A4. What I love is this. So that's one of the first things I'm going to put down, is I really like that. And I also have this little die cut here. Let's see. And I didn't show you my stamps that I'm going to use. I just got a bucket of stamps here, so if I grab one, I'll just share the number or whatever it is with you. Okay, so we've got that, and I'm actually thinking that that poinsettia would look really nice there, even if we cut it into a square or die cut it or punch it into a circle or something. So maybe I'll do that. And that's also just an off-cut strip. I do have my VersaClair Glamorous Rose. Now what I really love to use on this stamp, because if you look at it, it's got lots of solid imagery there. It's not a line stamp like, let me see if I have something, like this, where you just get the outline if you stamp something. This, you get the solid part of the image. And what works really well for these are chalk pads, and my one is a little bit dry now. I just want to check if I have it handy here. I don't, but the chalk pad really, there, the color box, my warm red color box. This is a very old ink pad. I don't think it works anymore. Yeah, it's pretty dry, but we'll see. So if you've never stamped before and you're not sure how to stamp, I always, if it's a biggish stamp, I tend to do this. So it's a light tapping motion. We are not working in the bank where you have to actually press very hard on your ink pad, because if you press too hard, then all the ink oozes out underneath here, and that's really wasting. And if it was a line stamp, the ink would go in between all those lines and you get a very smudgy finish. Now transferring the image onto your white card or your base is very easy. All you need to do is to always hold one hand on the stamp. Now the bigger your stamp, the more difficult it is. So you can see I'm applying pressure. This is an old wood block stamp, guys. You guys are spoiled now with stamping platforms and clear stamps or jelly stamps. And if you lift it, you can see there's your impression. I'm actually quite happy with that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can punch out that with my punch. And I'm not sure which size punch is going to fit there, so I'm just going to grab the 2-inch one and see if it will work. It's a little bit too small, but we're going to wing it and just use that piece. Okay, so we got that. And what I would like to do is to mount it onto another color, because if you look at it the way it is there, that white is just disappearing on there. So I kind of feel that I need to have another color under there. and maybe gold would be a good choice. Now here I would need to die cut something because I don't have a big scallop punch, so we can die cut a color. I'm just gonna grab a die. Give me 1 second. Fortunately they're all right here next to me, so it's not gonna take long. I meant to bring my little die cutter, so that one, that's a bit too big. I'm gonna see if I have one smaller. Let's see. I just cut my nail, so I'm having real trouble getting these dies off the magnet sheet here. Sorry about that. That one is also too big. There must be one in between. The amount of dies I have, I must have something that fits in there. Oh, that will work. See? That will give me a pretty little border around the edge. Okay, so let me grab it quickly and see if I can cut that. I think I have it in the cupboard, yes. It's my baby one. It's like a really cheapy one, but for small designs it works really well. And it's a made in China one, so it really works cool. Now I'm bragging about it. I just hope it will work when I'm online. I just need to find the folder that it works with. Oh bugger, I don't see it here. I just used it recently. Okay, I'll go with my normal one. So I'm gonna just cut out these. You can see this is also an offcut. So I'm just gonna cut out from this one. I'm gonna have to go to my big one, my big shot, and just cut that out. I thought I could do it on screen for you, but my big shot is right here, so you're gonna just hear a little bit of noise. It's a real pity I don't have one of those electronic ones. I do have, but it's not ready to go. Right, so we got that gold piece. We've got that. We've got our poinsettia. It's a very small border, eh? I think I'm going to cut my poinsettia slightly smaller. Just give me a second. Because we know that it's a poinsettia, so it does not have to be absolutely the entire image. Now just to center this is the problem. There we go. Okay, that's better. That's a 1 3/4 punch. So now I've got my gold border, I've got my little poinsettia, and I need a sentiment. So I'm just gonna, maybe I can put my sentiment down here. That can work. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's just glue this down. And look how nice the reverse of that is. These embossing folders are so lovely. It spoils you for all other embossing folders around, I promise you. Okay, so we're going to put that down there. What happened to that other piece? See, my brain is going. I know I had like a half of a. By the time I find it, my glue's glued down and I can't make any changes. I lost it. I lost it. I wanted to put it in there, but it's fine. Yes. Oh, my camera is skew. Sorry. I moved around with this wire. Apologies, guys. Thank you, Shafiq. Hi, Francis. Oh, Madeline, I'm so glad. Shafiq actually got his hearing aid today. He can hear so well now. And I really have to commend the people at NB Hearing. They have branches around South Africa, I think, or in Cape Town at least. I put some foam tape on there. They were amazing. Because if you listen to our previous live, we had a very disappointing experience with a very big hearing aid company, and we literally walked out of the office. So I'm just edging this with some ink. I think it's pink or red on here, I'm not sure. Yeah, and so after doing the test and everything with him, we walked out because we had something just happened. It's too much to go into detail. So, and I'm gonna stamp in red. This is such a cool penny black stamp. It says Merry Christmas. It's got a fantastic font. It is E1241, handwritten Merry Christmas. Now this is, it's probably a discontinued stamp, so I don't think you'll find it in a shop. If you do, you'll be lucky. But you might be able to find it on Etsy or something like that. Because, you know, you get people that grow tired of their stamps and then they pass it on to the next person who's still keen on it. And I love rubber stamps. It was my introduction to card making and crafts in general, actually, in the middle 90s, I think in 94. So we've been at it for a while. I think I'm going to put it at the bottom. And then I've got some leaves that I chopped up a while back. It's not exactly the Christmas kind of leaves, but no, I don't like it. It's the wrong color. It's not giving me the look I want, sorry. So what was I saying? We were talking about the hearing aid. So Shafiq went to fetch it, and oh, there's a circle. And he said the service he got from these people was just amazing. This girl went way out of her way to help us. I'm actually going to lift that. A new idea has popped into my head, so just give me a second. Hopefully I can take this off without damaging too much. Yes. Okay. So that one's going to go there. And we can put this one round about here. And I'm going to punch another circle. I love circles, eh? You know that. And I'm just going to use any paper, eh? I'm not even... That one is a bit too small. So you must also take note of composition and size of things. If it doesn't look right to you, then it's not right. So I said there was going to be faffing, eh? I warned you up front. No, I think this one is too big. I think that's too big. Yeah, I want that side. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So I forgot what I was talking about. So I think that Let It Snow is a bit too big for this. If it was a square card, we could have gotten away with it. But I think it is. The standard size card is a tiny bit too small for that size circle, for what I want to do. Okay. And no card is complete without some fun stuff. This is liquid pearls. If you have never used it yet, it's like really, it's been around forever, and I have had mine forever, but it's still working. And nowadays, Nuvo has come up with a range of products that's very similar that you can still find. And we need some bling. So you can still find things like that. And maybe liquid pearls is still available. I don't know. I got this as a gift from someone once, and I like this because it's got 3 different sizes there. So what do you think we should do? Okay, card number 1 done. I think it's very plain and simple, but that embossing folder tells a whole story, so I'm not going to put too much on, but that is it. Maybe I'll move this to the, I think that's better, because we got your triangle. Okay, next one. Just put my, okay, we've got another one, and I have another piece of offcut, which is that. And let's see, what do I have here? I've got a poinsettia border, and I think that will really look cool. Can we do it in red? Why not? I don't know. Yeah, poinsettias are red, eh? But we're making the leaves and everything red. So let's go. I'm going to stamp more or less right at the top there. Oh no, I didn't leave enough space. Wait, that's going to bug me. So let's do it like this. Okay, and I'm just going to trim that out quickly. 1 second. Sorry, just give me a shout if my phone goes skew the holder, because it is the what is this thing that I got around my neck? On the mic tail that pulls it. Okay, so there we go. And I must just trim it down to 14.8. I think it needs to be 14.8. This is actually cream. but it's an offcut, so we'll use it. And I'm just eyeballing that. And so I got a strip of green here. Ooh, I'm going to trim that lower so that the strip of green will fit. Now, this is where that doesn't work. That, what you call it, I hope I have a craft knife here, yes. The big trimmer does not work when you're dealing with small pieces like this. That is the only unfortunate thing about that massive trimmer. But what I found was, I don't know if I told you guys last week, this is one of my stamping blocks that I have for my long border stamps. But what I found was that if I want to use my craft knife, because of the height, it's like really thick, it makes it so easy to cut against it. The ruler is somehow just a tiny bit too flat, so I tend to go skew. But with this little block, it gives me just a little bit more confidence. And this is Cricut's True Control craft knife. It is amazing. I love it. When they say True Control, they really mean true control. See, now it fits. I'm just going to trim off a small piece on the side. Now you see, you're going to look at your offcuts in a whole new light now, because just remember, whatever I'm using here tonight are bits and pieces that I had left over from other stuff. It is, and that is why I like to call it a what's on my desk cards. I'm going to leave that like that, because you can always trim off the edge on the sides of your cards afterwards. So they can go there. And I want to see if we leave. It actually looks good with the gold in the background. What do you think? Is there another card that we can put on? I don't like that. That looks so cheap. I think I like the glamour of the gold. So we're going to go with the gold piece. And this is also embossed. I don't even know what embossing folder this is. It looks like a 3D folder. Have you got the card the right way? Yes. Because that is something that I will most likely do, is glue the card the wrong way around. It happens all the time. So today we did so much final cutting. Well, actually yesterday and today we did some t-shirts for someone, and oh my word, the t-shirts came out so cool. I can't wait for her to collect it tomorrow, because we used, it's the quote on there is, "'Tis the season to sparkle," I think, if I remember correctly. And we made 6 of them for the whole family, but we used the Cricut holographic vinyl. I am telling you guys, this vinyl is awesome. Oh my gosh, so rich and lush and just cool. I love it. I want to see now if I put that in the middle, I can trim off the 2 sides. Okay, so let's just give this some edge. If I can find the dauber, yes. And this is a dry dauber. I didn't put any ink on it. It had some kind of red or pink or whatever from a previous project, so I'm just using it as is. So what do you think? I think it must be raised from from the base. That's what I think. And that's a good thing I stocked up on my other tape before the factory's closed. Oh, by the way, talk about closed. Tomorrow is my last day in the shop. I am I'm doing a demo. So if you guys don't know, Tiger Valley P&A has got a the experience zone, the cricket experience zone. So during the holidays now, we are trying to man the experience zones every day. So if you have questions about cricket, you can actually go there and speak to an ambassador. And yeah, I like that. And so I will be at the Tiger Valley Experience Zone on Friday afternoon from about between 2 and 3. I'm not sure yet what time I'm leaving home. And then we are at Canal Walk P&A from 10 till 2 on Saturday morning. So if you are interested in learning more about a cricket, why I love it so much, you want to come and see what projects I've done with it. My cricket has been the most awesome addition to my card making and my crafts. It has been really cool. And I'm not saying that you all know that I'm one of the cricket ambassadors, but I'm not saying that because I am an ambassador. I have had so many die cutting machines, electronic cutting machines, and I've used 3 or 4 different ones, and I can tell you the quality of cut you get with this machine is surpassed. I need another piece under there. Surpasses all other machines, really. I'm not lying when I say that. I can cut like less than a millimeter on that machine. We cut the tiniest stars today for the little t-shirt. It was incredible. I'm still gobsmacked when I see it. So what I'm doing now is, because there's a layer there, my standard tape is just slightly too low because it's gonna look like it's falling in at the bottom. So I'm just putting an extra 1 mil layer underneath there, so that when I put it down here, it's going to be, and they're going to be basically all in line. So I'll just put some glue on there, and we can say let it snow. And then all I need to do is to just trim off that. Where's my where's my new gadget? Yeah, my new favorite gadget. So if you are in the Tiger Valley area, come say hello to me on Friday afternoon. I know it's a public holiday. Or if you are in Canal Walk on Saturday morning between 10 and 2, come say hello to us. Wisala and I will be there. Oh, you can even just chop it up with a scissor, why not? Still think too much about it. There we go. Another one done. That's 2 cards. How long have we been on? I'm going to show them all when we're done. Right. Let's grab another base. I did cut some smaller bases. I just don't know what I did with it. Oh, there's a little bird. Okay. I'm going to try and cut up that bird and see, because I'm not a fan of the other side of the paper. So let's do that. I'm cutting away that frilly border because I don't like it. So we can do it this way, or we have to do it that way because that's how much paper we have. And I'm going to use the pencil method to mark the bottom because see, I want my borders all around to be more or less the same. So where's my pencil? Got it. So let's just do that again. Marking about there. Just going to trim that off. Yep, that looks fine. And now it looks so bland. Bland. So let's see, what do we have here? That will be nice. That'll be nice. Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do there. So that's my first watermark ink. My pad, it's terrible, but it still works. Whoa, almost stamped it upside down. I hope it's not dry. So I'm just stamping randomly on that card, and then yes, I've got Stamperia gold pigment powder, and what we will do, Rachel, my shop is closed from Friday through to the following week, and then the following Monday I will be back home, and then I will be available by appointment. So after that, yeah, I know you wanted to get some Christmas gifts, eh? Just let me know, just shout, you know, for you, like Shafiq always used to tell me when I was younger, for you I killed a bull. So I will definitely make a plan for you, Rachel, no problem. But it's just I'm not going to be active, I'm not going to be selling anything. And so, by the way, if you have not booked for National Scrapbook Day in the southern suburbs yet, so that's your Versamark pad with Stamperia's gold pigment powder, and I'm just gonna take a cloth and wipe off the excess. So look how lovely that looks. It's beautiful. Beautiful. And we're just using our dry dauber. Maybe we can put some of this ink on here. So yeah, just shout, Rachel, when you're ready, and then I can make a plan for you. So I forgot what I was talking about. But my brother's coming to visit. He's arriving from the UK. Where's the card base? On Sunday. So I want to spend some time with him. Okay, my base fell. Let me just take a new one out of the bag. So they're arriving on Sunday, and I haven't seen my nephew and his wife for ages. So we're really looking forward to spending some time with him. Oh, that's upside down. Yes. There we go. And now, where's our Christmas tree? Maybe we can put the tree there. But I wanted gold. Oh, yay, but we can use the gold powder. So let's just get another piece of card. I was going to open this. Look at that. But I don't think we're going to have time. Here's another piece of card. So let us stamp that Christmas tree. The stars. And did I put the brush back? Yes. Oh man, look how cool this looks. I wish I had a triangle die now. I don't. That's so cool. It didn't stamp so nicely in the middle, but you get the gist of it, don't you? So I'm going to try and cut that out and see if my craft knife can do a better job than me cutting it by hand. So I love this block, man. So now if you have a block like this, use it. And if you don't have one, you can always go to Maisie's there in Pardon Island in Cape Town. I'm sure Maisie's is all around the country. They can cut you one. Because it makes that cutting so much easier. Oh, I just messed it up with a scissor. Let's just straighten it. Oh, it's getting hot in this room. How are you coping with the load shedding? Screen is blur. Michelle, maybe it's your internet connection. I've got it on the screen in front of me here. It seems fine on my side. Anybody else having a blurry connection? Okay. And the tree has got to go on another color. Now I see there's a little bit of green in there. And I got some green offcuts here. We got green. And I'm just going to use my red just to give it a definition. Normally I would go and look for another color, but there is red in the card, so I don't feel so bad. Okay, that I'm going to glue down and then I'm going to cut it. So now I'm going to glue it close to the edge there so that I already have a border there. I don't need to cut that as well. And then I'm just going to trim off on the sides. And let's hope I can. So if we can get like a really, I know the quilting rulers, I have got one around here somewhere, has got markings on, but it's not as broad as this thing is, and I love that because now I don't go skew when I cut. So if anybody knows of a quilting ruler that is kind of thick like this, let me know, because I think that will work for me then, because then you get the best of both worlds. I just want to cut that. My craft knife work, my craft knife technique can do with a bit of a upgrade. You see what I mean now? If you add, let me just get my Tom Holtz ruler. What's nice is, like Mr. Holtz's ruler has got markings on it, so you can see where you're cutting. But that thing is nice and broad, man. It makes my cutting a little bit easier. And I'll take a small piece of there. Okay, let's assemble. Okay, that can be glued down. we got our tree. I'm going to put the tree on some foam tape. Yes, you guessed it. I'm kind of predictable when it comes to that. Oops. And we can glue the tree down. And we need to add some shimmer to that tree, don't we? Let me see if I have maybe a star. Because you know we got so much bling, but there might be no stars in the stash of bling. Those are small. Nope, no stars. That is a pity. And my star punch is a little bit too fat, so we are going to go with extra gloss finish. And unfortunately, Stamperia has discontinued the extra gloss finish, so use yours sparingly if you have it. I'm really upset about it. I'm going to have to go back to glossy accents or something similar, but oh no man, don't blob out on me like that. So yeah, I love this stuff, man. So now I'm a little bit sad that it's come to an end. So if you don't have one, you better check with your local shop if they still have for you, because it's not going to be available anymore. Very sad, very sad about that. I got silver. This is little birdie glitter. Maybe I'll just put on. I was going to use the Stamperia one, but let's see what happens if we use this one. I don't know if this was ever available in South Africa. I think Harish actually he shipped it to me once. He sent me some as a gift. So I don't know if this, it's like chunky glitter. I don't know if it was ever available in our country. So I've actually been very stingy with it because I haven't seen it around. Oh no, man. This is a new bottle, so it's coming out fast. Come on. Give up on that one. I'm just going to pick another one off the... Did I just put my card in the... No. Okay, and then maybe we can add some, just some bling to the bird. And the gift bags. I mean the gifts. And this, I'm just going to use my normal crystal crystal clear, if I can find it here underneath the desk. No, that one's empty. Here we go. Now let's just move this in back into the bottle. because I'm going to need this thing again. And on goes the crystal clear. This is my favorite glitter in the world. See, it just gives a tiny bit of sparkle. And always close your glitter immediately after you've done with it, because you don't want it to be ending up all over the floor. You cannot put it back. It's very difficult. Right, card number 3 done. Choo choo choo. Oh, we need a sentiment on here, eh? I forgot about that. Christmas greetings. That can work. I actually think I want that in a dark color. So this is a really nice color from Versify & Clay. It is called Twilight. It's not black and it's not green. It's kind of in between something. I'm just going to stamp here. See? Not black, not green, somewhere in between. That rhymes. Just blowing it dry quickly. And I'm going to just cut it with my craft knife quickly. Because like I said, this kind of narrow stuff is always difficult to cut with a trimmer. I actually did get myself a small trimmer, but I don't know where I put it now. I hope I'm cutting straight. Okay, here's our red. I think it's a little bit skew. We could mount it onto green, but I'm actually quite happy with it just like that. If you want to go the extra mile, you can. It makes a difference. But I want to see if I can do one more. Oops, we almost stuck it upside down. Christmas greetings. Card number 2. Now the other one I wanted to try and use was this piece, because this has got a hole here. And I wanted to see if I could actually incorporate that hole. Just remember, I cut this. I cut the circle out of this piece of card to use somewhere else. And so I got that. Card base. How long have we been on? An hour, and I finished 3 cards. Not bad. Oh gosh, look how skew this card is. Let me just fix it. Okay, that's better. So now what a pity that top is so skew there. I actually embossed it skew. That's my own fault now. I like that interesting bit there at the bottom. What have we got here? Oh, there's a big circle. And now I look at all these bits that I've left over and I'm too stingy to use it because, oh no, that looks too nice, and oh no, that looks too nice. That's the problem. Oh, that looks cool. I like that. How does the red look? No, I like the lighter color. I think that looks pretty. Right, we're going to do that. So, I think I'm going to glue it and then trim it. So, I'm going to put my glue on here. Like that. Stick that down like that. Just gonna cut it off there. Oh man, that looks so cool. I love that. And then I'm just going to trim this card down to size. So we shall use the pencil method if we can find the pencil. It was here one moment ago. Okay, let's see. Oh, I moved it. What happened to my pencil? Okay, I'm gonna eyeball it. Wait, measure this. This is 5 1/8. So if that is 5 1/8, let's make it 5. I'm just gonna cut off a piece and hope for the best. I need more off. Another piece, like a 1/4 inch maybe. This is now because I'm lazy. I'm just going to trim a piece on the side there. And the reason for that is I want more or less an even border all round. That looks skew. It's actually not skew, it's the embossing that's skew. So if you emboss next time, don't be like me and emboss it skew, emboss it straight. I think it just moved in the embossing machine. Right, I like that. We are getting somewhere with that one. And you know what will be so cool on here? Come stick straight now. Is a little like a little border, you know, like around there. But I'm playing it very fine here with that, so I'm not going to bother with that idea. If this was a tiny bit further up, I could have done that. And so you cut your die like this, and you cut out that center as well, and then you got like a little frame, which would have looked really cool on there. So that's just one idea. And I think I'm just gonna die cut that, or maybe we can just use a punch, because I have a punch here. Now which color do you think we must use? This? we use the same one. No, it's too much, eh? Too much. Don't like that. Let's see what, oh, there we go. Something like that can work. How would the gingerbread man look there? Let's first see before I make a final decision. Oh, look how nice is that. That will make such a cool border. No, but I want to use that. You see how stingy I am? It will be the end of me, that stinginess. Let's just see what else we have. No. Oh, there's a house. Ah, perfect. Perfect. I like that. The house is going to be popped up. Definitely. So how many of you believe me? Those embossing folders, Rachel, I don't, but I can order in for you. I really don't keep a lot of them on hand for the simple reason that they're a little bit pricey, and for the life of me, I can't remember how much these ones are. I've forgotten how much I paid, but they're not cheap. That is one thing. But I think it's worth every little cent because they are so gorgeous. This one is such a universal one. It will work on almost anything. We do need a sentiment on here. So let's see what have I got here. Very merry. I wonder if I can stamp it on something. You see, now I'm looking at that. If we had a lot of time, you can cut that out and it can sit on top of the house. There's another thing there that you can cut out and sit on the house. There's so much. Let's just play. Play. Oh, is this not stunning? Look at these baubles, man. Oh gosh, it is absolutely beautiful. These people are amazing with their... Ah, there's a nice sentiment that says joy to all. I didn't take out too many words. This one is a very pretty one, but you know how hard it is to stamp this one, eh? I will show you. It smudges so quickly and I'm fussy. So if it's smudgy, then I don't want to use it. I'm gonna see if I can, let me see if I can stamp it. Maybe the dark color and see how it looks. See what I mean? This is what I mean. It is a very temperamental stamp, and if I don't get it right, then I don't want to use it. So this is my problem with the stamp. Let's clean it quickly and see if it comes better. There's like a delicate balance. That's okay. A delicate balance between how much pressure you have to put on this one. That's a bit big. Do I have a smaller one? see if this one works. Yes. What happens if I punch out a piece of reed? That can work. And where's my dauber? And I think it's kind of missing something. So this is like a flourish stamp. It's a Stampin' Up stamp. I bought the second hand from somebody, so I don't know if you can still find it. Okay. That's just to put something on there because it looked very boring. Yeah, that's better. But you see how nice these punches work, eh? The EK Success punches, for me, I love them. They work so well. Okay, that's a center, so I'm going to get it. What happened to our foam here? Foam tape. I thought I was going to have indigestion tonight because thank you, Sharon, because I literally gobbled down my dinner. We had load shedding between 6 and 8, and so, oh, where do I want this now? And so Isal and I decided we're not cooking. We're going to buy us something to eat. I do have some snow somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. And so it was a rush story. But the food was really good. I think I just pulled my phone again. Oh no, I didn't. If you're in Cape Town, you must try Arshad's chicken tikka. They are based in Rylands. And their stuff is so good. Arctic snow. I think this is the snow stuff. This is called Arctic Snow from Stamperia. There we go. And now I need something to put it on. What can I use? Maybe a little palette knife. Do you think that will work? Ideally, we need to have something. Just give me a minute to think. We need something that has got flexibility and a point. The stuff smells funny. I'm just looking around me to see if I can see anything that I can use. I don't see much. Where is that? This. Maybe I can just use my pin. This needs to dry, so I will have to post you a picture of this tomorrow. Oh, the other thing I could have used was but I don't think that's available anymore, so let's stick with stuff that you can find. And so this is wet now, but I think when it dries, I'm not sure if I used it before yet. I think when it dries, you get the illusion of snow. So like to talk finish about National Scrapbook Day, I emailed out a notification to everybody who has sent me a proof of payment. So you should have received an email this afternoon saying thank you, we received your payment and your seat is officially reserved. If you have not reserved your seat yet, we still have a few spaces left. So please, Renee is saying something. So please get hold of us. Book your seat. I can send you the link to book. The cost for the day is now 400 Rand. It's gone up from 350 to 400 Rand because everything has gone up. But ours is going to be at our normal venue in Bergfleet, Westcott Primary School. And we like to use the school for the simple reason that the cost of the venue is affordable, and that means the 400 Rand that you pay, we can spend on you. So I think we figured that as opposed to spending a small fortune on a venue, let's use a more affordable venue and spend your money on you on the day. Because if you're not aware, National Scrapbook Day is a day where it's literally a non-profit day. So where we make money is in our shop on the day. So that 400 Rand that you pay goes towards the venue. It goes towards a goodie bag for you, lucky draws between Francis, Karen and myself. We also contribute a gift so that each person that attends our event wins a prize. So there's now only you get, whether it's a big or a small prize, everybody gets something. We just like the fact that everybody goes home with something. And because this has been a late thing, we weren't sure that it was going to happen. So we haven't yet decided what project we're going to be doing, but the theme is Arabian Nights. So it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you haven't booked your seat, do book. There's one in the northern suburbs. If you're in Cape Town, there's one in the southern suburbs. Ismay Hartman runs the one in the Winelands. So you can go to the Winelands. We would love you to come to the southern suburbs though, but if you're not in our area, there's a few others. And if you're out of Cape Town, you can contact Michelle van Wyk, and she can tell you on the Scrap and Sell page, Michelle van Wyk. She'll be able to direct you to the venue that's closest to you. We even have a venue in Windhoek, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So it is a lot of fun, and it's nice to know that, oh, I didn't put on the chimney, that you are spending a creative day. We're all spending the day together on the same date at the same time. That's so cool. And then for the whole month, I think it's February, for the whole month of February, there will be online classes for those people who do not manage to get a spot at an event. So you can participate in all the online sessions, and I will also be doing an online class. I don't know what yet. It will be something. And we are going to be giving away nice prizes. So it's worthwhile I'm looking for something to make. Let me see what I have. Kind of feel like I need smoke coming out of that chimney there. I need cotton wool or something. But this might work. That might work. I've got some fluff. I don't know where this fluff comes from. It's sad. Oh, by the way, people, Stamperia is having a price increase. So if there's any paper packs that you wanted during the course of this year and you didn't get around to buying it, we don't know how significant it's going to be. But they have said that the prices are going up from I think the middle of December. Oh, it's almost there. From Thursday, I think. So if you place an order now, after Thursday, it's going to be more. So yeah, if we still have old stock, you better grab it at the old price now. You can always WhatsApp me or Francis or Karen and get whatever from us all at the old price. Okay, so I didn't have cotton wool handy, so that's just, this is fibers, no? Wool. So there we go, all done. I think we didn't do too bad, guys. Let me just close my glue and then we can have a closer look at the cards. Oh, my phone went skew again, sorry. So where are my cards? We made 4 cards in just about an hour and 20 minutes, which I don't think is bad. It's about 15 minutes a card, not bad. Right, so that was the first one. Oh, and actually you can use it this way. You can use it this way or this way. That's up to you. So card number 1. And I think this was card number 2. And that was card number 3 with the background stamping and the little glitter. And this was card number 4. So literally these are cards that came about using stuff that's been repurposed from previous projects. So really, if I can do it, then so can you. Let's just go closer. So that is card number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And I love that shimmer in the background. It's really, I don't know if the camera picks it up well enough. And this is number 4. And you see there was a hole in this paper. What would you have done with your one? Throw it away. Right, let me flip my camera and have a seat so we can chat. Okay, I just want to close my drawer here. I just want to trip over the drawer. So ladies, that is it for 2022 from my side. I just want to say thank you very much to everybody who has, number 1, supported us on a Wednesday night every week. I know there are some diehards out there that literally follow us every single week, and for that I appreciate you. To those who supported my venture throughout 2022, I know a lot of businesses suffered during the last 3 years, and I just need, because of you guys, I'm still around. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate you all. And then, what else do I want to say? I get very emotional when I come to stuff like this. So yes, I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Be safe, look after your family. If you're going to the beach, watch those kids, guys. They disappear so fast. keep an eye on the kids, whether you're shopping, whether you are on holiday somewhere. I put my grandchildren in a trolley. I don't care what anybody says, they're right there in front of me. I'm not moving them anywhere. I always say they're either locked up in a pram or they are in a trolley where I can see them. Because if they're stuck in a pram, it's very hard to take a child out of a pram, but to grab a child whose hand you're holding is a lot easier. And if you've got more than one, you're going to have to make a decision. What do I do? So really be careful out there. Look after your family. If you're going to the beach, watch the kids, please. Wear sunblock. Have a wonderful festive season. May the new year bring you guys all things wonderful, lots of blessings, and lots of success and prosperity to everyone. And I look forward to spending 2023 with you all. So, until the new year, I might pop in unannounced, which is if I have time. I might pop in unannounced. I would like to clean my craft room so that I can give you guys a tour of how I store my stuff and what I have. So normally that's my ritual at the end of the year. I do a cleanup, so hopefully I have time. But yes, I know. Keep the kids safe, guys. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a blessed and wonderful holiday. Look after yourselves, and I shall see you next year. Until next time, see you in cyberspace. Bye now.